Has your neighbor ever sued you over your dog? So I'm standing in small claims court watching my neighbor Barb hold up her bandaged hand saying, "Your Honor, the vicious animal left me traumatized and scarred for life." The judge looks at her hand, then at me. "Where's the defendant?" I reach into my bag and pull out Peanut, my 9-pound senior chihuahua wearing tiny sunglasses because I was worried the courtroom lights would hurt his eyes. The judge just stares. "Is this a joke?" I shake my head. "This is Peanut. He's 14, has arthritis in 3 legs, and his favorite hobby is sleeping." Peanut yawns, and you can see his one remaining tooth. The judge goes, "Wow, terrifying," and puts his head in his hands. "Okay then, proceed." Barb launches into her testimony, and I can already tell this is going to be wild. "Your Honor, this beast stalked me for weeks. Every single day I walked past that house, and there he was, sitting in the yard watching me with his beady little eyes." The judge looks at Peanut, who's already passed out in my arms. "That dog?" Barb nods hard. "That monster was waiting, planning. He knew exactly what he was doing." I can't stay quiet. "Your Honor, Peanut can't see past 5 feet. He sits in the yard because walking back inside requires effort he's not willing to give." Barb points at Peanut. "Look, he's faking it right now. That demon is lulling you into a false sense of security." The judge raises his eyebrows. "You think the dog is faking being asleep?" Barb crosses her arms. "It's what they do." Peanut starts snoring and drool runs down my arm. Barb keeps going. "Last week, that hellhound finally struck. I was just walking by minding my own business when he lunged at me and attacked my hand." She holds up her bandaged thumb, and the judge squints at it. "Did you need medical attention?" Barb gasps. "It drew blood, Your Honor. That rabid little gremlin could have killed me if I hadn't fought back." I lean forward. "And just how exactly did you fight back against a 9-pound senior dog?" Barb goes quiet for just a second. "I had to kick in self-defense." The whole courtroom gasps, and the judge sets down his pen. "You kicked the dog?" Barb backpedals. "Well, I didn't kick that rat exactly. I made a defensive leg motion." The judge stares at her. "A defensive leg motion?" Barb's getting more worked up now. "He's an unpredictable, dangerous menace. That ankle biter is a public safety hazard." The judge turns to me. "Your version?" I explain I was gardening when Barb walked past my house. Peanut was sleeping on the porch like he does every day. I looked up and Barb was reaching toward Peanut. She startled him awake, so he backed into the corner doing that chihuahua thing where they act tough despite being potato-sized. He barked twice. The judge raises an eyebrow. "Barked how?" I pull up my phone. Like this. I play a video of Peanut barking at a squirrel. It sounds like a squeaky toy dying. Someone in the courtroom snorts and tries to cover it with a cough. Barb jerked her hand back and scraped it on my rosebush next to the porch. Then she started screaming about animal control and lawyers. The judge leans forward. "Do you have proof?" I nod. "My doorbell camera got everything." The bailiff pulls up the footage on the big screen. You can see Barb walking by, reaching toward Peanut, him startling awake and scrambling backward while making squeaky noises, and Barb yanking her hand straight into the thorns on the rosebush. The judge's face goes completely flat. "So you reached for a sleeping dog that isn't yours on someone else's property, startled him awake, scratched yourself on a bush, and now you want him put down?" Barb turns bright red. "The video doesn't show how vicious that tiny monster actually was." I don't even say anything as I hold up Peanut, whose sunglasses are crooked and his one tooth is sticking out. The judge looks at Peanut, then at Barb, then back at Peanut. "Ma'am, do you seriously believe this dog is a threat?" Barb stands up and her voice gets shrill. "He's unpredictable. That furry demon could attack again. What if he goes after a child next?" I can't resist. "Your Honor, the neighborhood kids dress him in doll clothes and push him around in a toy stroller." 3 people in the courtroom laugh out loud. The judge raises his hand for silence and looks at Barb with the most tired expression I've ever seen. "Ma'am, I'm dismissing this case and awarding court costs to the defendant. Get some help." Barb grabs her purse and storms toward the door, but she turns around one last time and hisses, "This isn't over." I just adjust Peanut's sunglasses and smile.